What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Redline Garage Fab. In this episode, we start at Selfridge Air National Guard. And what a cooler way to start the episode is sitting behind a C-130 Hercules. With the truck being part of a military vibe, I was able to come on base and swing by the Air Museum that they have here to check out just cool insignias to help make the truck more its part to look like an old school bomber. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys around, check out the cool planes they have on display, and then get some homework done for me. So here's a little back history on Selfridge Air National Guard Base. It's one of the oldest historic U.S. military installations, established in 1917. Named after Thomas E. Selfridge, it played a key role in training aviation personnel during World War I and hosted major air shows and races that helped sustain interest in aviation. Some notable figures like Charles Lindbergh and some World War II leaders such as Curtis LeMay, Carl Spaatz, and Jimmy Doolittle were connected to the base. This gave the base the nickname Home of the Generals. Today it is the largest Air National Guard base in the country, hosting units from all branches of the military. I just want to give a big thank you to the Air Guard Museum staff allowing me to come on base privately and to film and walk around and collect information for the truck. It was super cool going to the Air National Guard Museum, and I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing the planes. I was so lucky to have the opportunity to go there by myself. So big shout out to the staff over there. But I already contacted my painter. We already have some cool Easter eggs that we're going to hide little insignia on all throughout the truck, the chassis. It's going to be cool. But with the power that this thing's going to make and how fast I think it's going to go, quarter mile and standing half mile, which is something I definitely want to try with it, we're going to need to stop. So one way to assist the stopping, it will be with a parachute. We're going to do a parachute mount on it today. I'm in the background start designing some trailer hitch mounts for it, because with a drag and drive, a trailer will always help, and this isn't the most ergonomic vehicle for storage. So, but it'd be cool to tow my other car as an awesome flex. So I'm going to build a heavy duty hitch for this thing, and we'll go from there. I'm going to find the center of this frame rail, drill the hole through it, because then what I'm going to do is this is going to go through this frame rail, so this way it can be welded on both sides. And then what I'm going to do is have another tube come from each side here and tee it, and I'll probably create like a little fillet support into that spot. This way it creates a really strong joint, and then we'll get going. Super happy how this came out. You have the main tube going through this cross member, which is there. I had to grind that flush a little bit just because of the fuel cell. You have tubes on each side. So she's going to be really, really strong. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Suncut Send and design some end plates for a trailer hitch. Once those come in, we'll continue this video. All right, so it's next week. I got the parts from Suncut Send. So as far as for the trailer hitch, the design is, these are going to be our inner brackets. And the nice thing is it's a nice tight fit. So it'll actually be like an OEM setup. And then these are the outer brackets. So same thing, they'll slide right over. And then what they're going to do is they're going to go around the tube from the parachute mount. So I can actually weld to that as well. Weld around each seam. These will be on the inside of the frame rail, and I might even gusset a little tube from here. So first step, what I have to do is notch the tube for the hitch. So I'll get it set up over there. I'll cut the big step out of this part. I'll weld that in, and then we'll just keep chugging away. And there it is. These came out super, super nice here. They're sandwiched in like a factory truck would. I'm just gonna go around and buzz some other areas off camera. This is awesome. So I'll probably do like a 2-inch drop hitch just to give myself a little bit more clearance here. But it's got an extra point there. I'm debating whether to put like a T here, like just a piece of tubing there. But yeah, this came out sweet. All right, so the last thing in the episode I'm going to do is we're going to mount the taillights. I got these on Amazon, but I'm going to try to give it like a modern take. So at the end, I'm going to light them up and show, but I think I'm going to put them like right about here. So I'm going to do some square tubing. I'm going to round the edge so it kind of contours right along with this, but kind of give it a cool silhouette. But these came out super awesome. Nice rounded radius on the edge, but kind of gives it a seamless look. So then these will be the outside. This will go to the frame. So now I'm just going to transfer the holes and one for the pass-through for the wiring, and then we'll get them welded onto the truck. These came out so cool. It's got a cool halo look, like a modern car does. And then when we put the turn signals on, or the hazards, they're sequential going outward. The wires are just temporarily going down for right now, because what I'm going to do is I have a hole right here that they'll get fished through the hole and then out, and then these will be covered by grommets. But super neat, kind of hides behind the tubing since I radiused it. But now I got to do the fronts in the next episode, and we'll keep chugging away on this frame to get it prepared for paint. All right, so this is where I'm going to end the episode. I love these cool lights. They have such a cool look. We got the hitch made, the parachute mount made, so a cool way to wrap up the back of the truck. Next episode, I'm going to concentrate on the fuel cell, and then I'm going to try to make the log manifolds for the headers. Just want to make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and then hit that notification bell. See you guys on the next one. So I figured the last thing we can end the episode is we're going to do taillight mounting. Bell. You guys on the next one.